All right, wisdom demands courtesy. Great time and quick one. December is right at the corner, and many of us are wrapping up within this Ember month. November, that means many of us wouldn't want to be left behind, so many of us. So that is why we are working very hard, earnestly. I'm praying, trusting God that we should meet up so that we'll have something to show for it before the end of this November. But have it at the back of your mind that you are not to compete or compare with anyone. Whatever God has given to you, be contented with it. Don't go and kill yourself because you would want to impress anyone. Remember, you don't have to please someone and displease yourself. Be contented with whatever God has given to you. Have it at the back of your mind that your life has no duplicate. You have no reserve anywhere. Right there before you is where your life remains. And you cannot boast that you have any other reserve, any other place. So you need to pamper with your life jealously. Guide it with jealously. You got it? Guide it jealously. Because you know, whatever that warrants you to compete or compare with anyone may lead you to somewhere that you never can tell what the enemy might have been planning. So you need to be wise, reason well, thank God for the gift of life, and have it at the back of your mind. There are people who started this journey alongside with us. They aren't anywhere to be found. From January to November, you and I, we are alive today in the land of the living. So it is a thing of joy to be grateful, to be thankful to God for preserving and giving us life in abundance. Don't worry because you may have not been privileged, to meet up right now. Don't give up. Your time is at hand. God is up to something. As long as your two hands, they can fetch you food. Work hard. Got hope. Never give up your faith. God is busy working to see you through. So never go and kill yourself because someone is better than you. Life is turn by turn. When your time reach, God will remember you. But most importantly, the question is, what have you been doing all this while waiting for God? Are you just folding your hands and expecting God to do something for you? And if God is not coming forth, then you begin to pick offense. God got nothing to lose. You are still the one going to go back to God in prayers. So that time that you will use to complain to someone, that time that you will use to begin to allow yourself to be having that bitterness within you, why don't you turn it into prayer so that God will avenge for you? That is God. Depends on what you believe. So that God will come for your rescue. Remember, be contented with what you have. Thank God because what you do not know about tomorrow, God may have turned things around for you when you least expect it. Let me hit on real Hebrew chapter 13 verse 5. Remember, it says, let your conduct be without covetousness. Be content with such thing as you have, for he himself, God, will never leave you nor forsake you. That is the word of God. So that means you need to behave in a way that is not, driven by a jealousy because of what you are desiring. Be contented. Never give up. God is up to something for you. So imagine December is on the closest, and everyone who would want to show off because they wouldn't want to be left behind. Remember, that is the things of the earth, the things of the world. It's a vanity upon vanity. Yes, it's good, to make it in life. It's good to count on something that you have acquired and achieved from January to December. But what about your life? Could you be able to hit on your hand, on your chest, and say, God, I am grateful because you have transformed me. I am grateful because I am no longer who I used to be. I'm grateful because I have known you and you have really come true for me. Can you be able to say, Lord, I'm proud enough to speak your word to the people out there? I know that there is time for everything, but I believe that one with God is majority. If God lives in you, if you have the conscience, you will know that the life you have today, it is by the grace of God. So, never you ever compete yourself with anyone. Don't ever do that. Be contented with what you have. What you do not have, leave it for God. Pray without ceasing that God will remember you. Don't only pray, work towards it with your two hands so that God will touch the heart of someone to be a blessing to you. While I'm talking to you, I'm talking to myself. I am praying and trusting God for God to use someone, my helper, to remember me. Because I am working and I'm trusting God that God, one day, God will also remember me. This message is not for everyone. This message is for someone. But it is my prayer that this message will reach to that person who is trusting God, who believes that God will vindicate him, who has been crying and asking God, when will you remember me? A lot of things that you put in your hands, it seems like things are not working. Mind you, God has never forsaken you. God knew that you are there. And God is on the way to restore and to recover all that the enemy has stolen from you. Be prayerful. Be prayerful. Remember, don't go and kill yourself for what you don't have. Don't compete yourself with anyone. Life is turn by turn. Remember, after November, December, after December, January, then we kick off and start life afresh. Mind the way you spend and be wise on every side. When you give when you are led. Don't just give because you want to show off. Sometimes what you give will put you in problem. And I do not say that you should not give, but be conscious on how you give. And give according to the lead of the Spirit of God, so that at the end, there will be reward thereafter. Thank you guys, and I wish everyone the best of this November. Don't go and kill yourself. Live to see December, and let wisdom intervene on your behalf. Thank you so much for having me. Remember, I love you all, and remember, with God all things are possible. Love.